I was so tired yesterday.
What were you saying? You're tired?
Yeah. I wonder why.
Ideally, the animators were going to be 30 minutes early to set up everything. We would start the day with prayers, and that would set the tone of the day. Then we would study, have a study block.
Like study, we were always separated into two different groups. We had kind of a hard time splitting up people because we wanted to split up people who knew each other so they could get to know other people better.
But the problem was some of the junior youth wanted to be together, or they wanted to be with a specific animators.
They always wanted to be with the people they knew.
That caused some problems.
You already seen this group? No, he already said I could.
No, we didn't.
We don't want you here anyway, so leave. Yeah, we don't want you. He already said I did it. I swear. He said one. He's all like, yes, you could. We don't want him anyway. Yes, he did.
I'm gonna switch groups then. Same.
And we did switch who was in what group throughout the week.
You're supposed to ask your parents or grandparents a story that has a moral about having courage or being friendly, working diligently, forgiving the faults of others, or always telling the truth.
So my grandpa, he was on the school bus, and then this kid in front of him had a tick on his head, and it was like sucking his blood. Ew. And so he took his math textbook and he slapped the kid's head to kill the tick. But the guy thought he was just like hitting him, and like he wanted to fight, so we started fighting him on the bus. And then my grandpa, no, the kid and my grandpa. And then my grandpa was like, no, there was a tick on your head, I was killing it. And he was like, oh, I'm sorry.
But as the days progressed, it was nice to see different bonds and friendships form.
Skip. Reverse.
And then this is just regular, okay? Oh, okay, chill.
Yes, the games. Yes, there's definitely a purpose with the games. Just because I know when I was a junior youth, I wouldn't like studying that much, and I would go to junior youth group to play some games with my friends.
You need to have fun, or else they wouldn't want to be here.
She's about to get hit by a car, but the doctor pushes her out of the way and gets saved. And that person was Julia. So Julia's got saved.
I chose one.
Probably the camp favorite was Mafia.
Which is a game where people who play as villagers and other people play as mafia.
It's kind of like a messed up game.
Find out who the mafia is, so it's kind of like a guessing game.
They're really trying to killing each other. That's really what it is.
I guess we did 2-2-2.
Maybe we did 2.5, 1.5.
We, as animators and coordinators, we reflected every day after the camp.
The point of the reflections were to just discuss on how the day went and things we could work better on and things that went well.
Really?
I don't know, like
being more orderly?
Yeah.
It seemed to be pretty natural though.
Yeah.
Like I don't know that we needed to be like, no, you can't talk. You have to go in order.
Without the reflections, it'd be harder to start the next day for sure.
Yeah, so in Kyrgyzstan, is that where you're gonna go?
I want to study in Canada.
In Canada?
Yeah.
Why?
You know, America's kind of expensive.
Yeah, definitely expensive.
It's so expensive, and I can't pay for my education.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I want to study here either. I took some college classes when I was in high school, so I'm gonna finish hopefully summer term.
Okay.
But I don't really know what I'm doing.
So the Book 5 participants helped on the first day. They're learning how to become junior youth animators. So they wanted to come check out the camp and see how it is. And they split up our junior youth into 3 different groups and helped them come up with the ideas for the service project. but then they didn't show up the second and third day.
You know, let's change the schedule.
Get down.
Ooh, straight to voicemail. Leave her a voicemail.
Okay. Let's see how it is. Hey Niaz, it's Saba. So today we are doing the art project again, and we were wondering if you guys are coming down to help us out with it. We could really use your help because, we just need your help really.
And we're out of Oreos.
How will we survive?
Saba was really stressed. When Saba was stressed, I usually tend to calm him down.
I was pretty stressed for sure.
He just a little freaks out about everything.
It was hard on us because they were kind of the leaders of that activity.
I'm like, that's all right. You know, we're good. We can. It always works out. With these things though, I've noticed that it always works out.
Okay.
So what are we gonna do?
Are we filming today? Is that the? Because tomorrow, because you want to edit it. Because it takes some time.
Yeah,
to
that's
edit
what I'm saying. We should film today. So each group, we're gonna facilitate them with their script and their film. Sina's group 1. I'll be group 2. You guys can both be group 3. So you guys can.
3 groups.
Mm-hmm. Does that work?
I mean, it would have been nicer if they were there just because they started the process, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
So it was fine, but it was just unexpected.
Hey, don't cry, no crying.
Trial 2.
Trial 2? So this camp was specifically for the junior youth who were graduating the program. After graduation for the junior youth, they are supposed to be youth at that age.
The youth period is a very important part of a person's life. It's because as a youth, you are trying to figure out who you are. You have a lot of positive influence on many different types of people, so it's very important for you to do well in your community.
Don't drink this, Josh.
Graduation rehearsal was fun.
We felt kind of rushed during rehearsal.
They just, that day weren't listening for some reason.
Like I wasn't sure if you were going to be ready for the actual ceremony. Allah, is that it?
Allah's refusing.
It's okay. She doesn't want to graduate. All right.
There's one JY that did not want to graduate and did not want to partake in the graduation ceremony.
Yeah, she was sad.
She was sad. I had a talk with her. She came to her senses and realized that, you know, it was time.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming to this graduation.
Once the ceremony came in, everyone just got it and everyone was working together and it worked out really well.
Sada. Yasha. Thank you guys for all your hard work. Thank you. One more round of applause.
I asked on the last day when I was taking my junior youth home what they got out of the camp, and I felt like through the service project they realized how much impact they can do in society. They realized that they have so much influence and potential to do good.
Oh, this camp was actually pretty fun.
I got to meet people and make friends, and there was food.
Remember this is
What did I learn? Material and spiritual progress. The difference.
Hope for the future. Junior youth are really creative and open-minded to a lot of things. Studying the books with them and hearing some of their answers is just like, I would have never thought of such things. They have a lot of things to say, but a lot of times they just aren't heard.
I've been animating for 3 or 4 years now, and finally finishing my group with this graduation, I learned how much influence and impact I can be to someone's life, and how much I want to be an influence to others.
Working in teams is very helpful.
I remember my junior youth when they were 12, and they've grown so much and matured so much. A little bit. They're like somewhat my little babies, but they're so old. They're taller than me, so they're not my babies.
Hey, Saba! No, come here. We need a shot together. We're taking a shot right now. Look at this. These are our brothers.
We're bros for life.
You're not the sister.
Since day one.
Day one. Day one right here. Day one.
Day one.
Day one.
Day one.
Day one.
Day one.
Day one.